I just did something that was either very, very smart or very, very stupid. In about 3 hours, I'll know for sure. So what exactly did Lindy do? Lindy's always doing stupid stuff because Lindy doesn't know how to do anything just a little bit. All I know how to do is just jump and mend my wings on the way down. So yesterday, while I was at $2 Day at Black Friday Deals, which is the bin store where I source most of the merchandise that I sell, they brought out these pallets. And I knew exactly what these pallets were. They were pallets of merchandise of everything that's left in the bins after 50 Cent Day. So not too long ago, I did do a video where I went to 50 Cent Day and I got, I think it was almost $400 retail worth of stuff for only 50 cents an item. And there was a lot better stuff than I thought when I originally went. When I originally was getting ready to leave that day, I was not expecting much, but I found a lot of really good stuff in the bins. And so I go over and I look at these pallets and I can see a few things right on top that I would have paid 50 cents for easy for both eBay and for my Facebook page. And then I have the little devil on my shoulder. We'll call her Misty. She says, I'll buy one if you buy one. Well, you can about guess what happened after that. So for the low, low price of $25, I have an entire Gaylord full of stuff to sell. But not just one. Oh, no, not just one. I actually have 1.5. Because the reason why Misty said, I'll buy one if you buy one, is because then the manager told me, if you buy 2, I'll give you the 3rd one free. Why do I always do this to myself? So she's gonna take one, I'm gonna take one, and then we're both gonna tackle the 3rd one together. My plan for this is twofold. I wanna get some stuff that I can sell on my Facebook page to recoup my money very, very quickly. And then I also wanna find stuff for eBay. So I did just recently talk in the 2-week eBay update video. I'll link it somewhere up here or down in the video description or something. So my new plan for eBay that I discussed in that video is I'm basically going to only put stuff on eBay that is either super valuable and super niched or virtually costless. And the reason why I'm going to do that is because I just hate seeing so much capital just tied up sitting on shelves waiting to sell. You know, I like my new model now where I buy something and flip it on Facebook almost instantly. I don't like the idea of spending capital and having stuff just sit on a shelf waiting for it to sell on eBay. I don't like it. But with something like this, a lot of these items are very, very small, so they're not going to take up a lot of room. And the cost is basically going to be free because I spent $25 on this full pallet and a half, and my plan is to pick out a few items that I can sell on my page very, very quickly to recoup my cost. And then everything else that I put on eBay is going to be free at that point because I plan to get my money back on the Facebook page within the week, and then everything I end up putting on eBay will be 100% profit. But I'm doing way too much talking. I've got to get there to start digging through these pallets. Let's go make some money, honey. So yesterday when we made this purchase, they had told us that they would leave us some room by the back warehouse door where they bring in all of the new truckloads. So we were thinking that they were saying that we could work on the inside of that door, but it turned out that we were actually on the outside. So that meant that all 3 of the pallets that we had to dig through were in the back of the building in direct sunlight. And so we realized that we were going to have to work pretty quick because we were going to start getting very uncomfortable. It was already like 80, 82 degrees, something like that. And the sun was just beating down on us. So we were working very, very quickly. I decided that the way I was going to tackle this situation was I was going to have different boxes already made up. I was going to have one box for individual Facebook page sales, one box for Facebook mystery box sales, and then a box for eBay sales. And then I also had a box that I was going to put trash in that I could then carry to the dumpster that was roughly 25 feet away. You know, I was kind of like, great, they didn't even put us next to the dumpster. So we had to hike to the dumpster to throw stuff away. But anyway, and then I was just going to cycle those boxes out. So that was the process that I used for sorting everything. Trash, eBay, bids, and mystery boxes. I was not looking up any values during this time. I was just planning to put things that were in brand new sellable condition for eBay, and I was just going to look up the comps later, and if it wasn't really worth anything, I wouldn't bother listing it. But if it looked like it could be worth something and it was brand new or in sealed, unopened condition, those are what I was keeping. I was not keeping anything that was damaged or used or incomplete. I wasn't keeping anything like that. All of that was going straight to the trash. And so I was basically putting things in mystery boxes that were usable, but not necessarily valuable enough for me to take my time listing on eBay. The more I was digging in this pallet, I did start to realize that I likely was not going to find a lot of stuff to sell individually on the bids page either. Anytime I reference the bids page, that is my Facebook page where I sell individual items. $3, $4, or $5 is about as low as I will sell something on that page. And so if I didn't think I could sell it for at least $5, I was just putting it in mystery boxes. By the time I got done with all of this, I had next to nothing for the Facebook page, but I did end up having a lot of really good items in mystery boxes, as well as a lot of unexpectedly valuable items for eBay. In no particular order, these were the items that I found that were in brand new sellable condition and perfect for listing on eBay. I found somewhere between 3 and 4 of these Hello Sunshine Lemon Summer House Flags, and these were worth $10 a piece on Amazon. I also ended up finding 2 of these Kenmore 9082 replacement refrigerator filters. When I was looking up the value when I had first got home, they were actually in the $80 to $90 price range. However, when I was pulling screen grabs for this video, the price had dropped to only $52.50. But that is still going to be a killer profit. And I found 2 of these in that pallet. This was another really surprising item. It was a set of 10 Hunter rotor sprinkler nozzles. I was shocked to see on Amazon that a 10-pack was selling for a little over $74. And these were brand new in an unopened package. I also found this Muka, I think is what it's called, official replacement HEPA filter, and this one filter was worth $26 on Amazon. I did find a few more of these garden flags. This one was a really cute summer polka dot bee welcome house flag that was worth $10 on Amazon. These were not together, but funny enough, I did find both of them in the pallet. It is a 2-pack of these silicone bread slings. One is kind of a oval shape and the other is a circle. The 2-pack sells on Amazon for $8. I did also find this 4-pack of really cute floral spring pillow covers, and this set was $10 on Amazon. I was really surprised I didn't find as many water filters as I expected to find in this pallet. I did find a lot, but most of them were unopened, so I was only keeping the ones that were still sealed. The boxes might have been damaged or missing, but the filter themselves were unused and still sealed. This Ice Pure one was a little over $14 on Amazon. And this Glacier Fresh was a little over $15. And I found one of each of those. I think I might have found 2 of the Ice Pure, but I can't exactly remember right now. I did also find this water pressure switch. It's a Square D Schneider electric pump troll. I'm not exactly sure what it is, but I was able to use the Amazon image search feature to actually figure out what the item was, and it turned out to be worth just under $25. I always see this kind of stuff and I know that it's worth something, but unless you have the information on the packaging, you really don't know what it's to. Luckily, these had the information on the package, so I knew that they were for a Whirlpool or a Maytag washer. They are washer belts, and the set that I have is worth a little over $12. I was also shocked to see that this cabin filter still had the box, so I knew exactly what model it would go to. So I figured that'd be a really easy list on eBay for a little over $13. Then I found this book in perfect condition. It's the Vineyard Folk, Creative People and Places of Martha's Vineyard, this coffee table book. and it's worth $15 on Amazon on deep discount. The original price is around $50. I also found this complete 10-pack of toothbrush replacement heads worth $10 on Amazon. And this sealed flag that luckily had a barcode, it's an Iowa Hawkeyes flag that was worth $25 on Amazon. I also found this 12-pack of A5 plastic yellow document folders that was worth $9. This was a piece, I wasn't exactly sure what the heck it was, but again, Amazon image search saves the day, and I was able to figure out that it is actually an airplane seat extender for toddlers and babies while traveling, and it's worth 16 bucks on Amazon. This was another garden flag set. It was a set of 3 different spring and summer garden flags. One was for St. Patrick's Day, one was for Easter, and the other was just for summertime. This set was only $7 on Amazon though. I found this other book. This book is called Fool's Fate by Robin Hobb, and the paperback version is on Amazon for about $17. I found another paperback book. It is the ever so popular 7 Habits of Highly Effective People, and it is on Amazon for just under $24 currently. I did find an air conditioner remote control. However, the one that I found was white and it is currently unavailable, but the black model is $9 on Amazon. So I would assume that at least the white remote might be worth the same, if not more, since it's technically unavailable currently. In a teeny tiny little bag, I saw this lighter socket adapter power cable for a dash cam. I thought that could be something that would be really great for eBay. It doesn't take up any room and it's worth $10 on Amazon. I did find 3 of these. These are plantar fasciitis nighttime splint socks, and they were all 3 size medium, and they're worth $18 a piece on Amazon. I was having a lot of trouble finding this on Amazon. I could only find the black version, but the one that I have is white. It is a car armrest for the center console cover for a Tesla Model 3 or a Model Y. The only one that I could find comparable to the white one that I have is this black one here, and both are currently unavailable. So I'm guessing based on other comps of similar items on Amazon, it's probably worth about $10. This book is completely in Spanish, and I am not even going to embarrass myself by trying to pronounce it, but I believe that is Carlos Mencia, if I am not mistaken, and this book is $16 currently on Amazon. I knew that this was a car part the minute I laid eyes on it. Luckily, there was still a barcode on it so I could scan it to see exactly what it was for so that I can list it on eBay. It's a Dorman H620475 passenger side brake hydraulic hose, and it's worth a little over $18 on markdown on Amazon. I did find another book, and the price comps are really difficult. It is a JFK Jr. intimate oral biography. I did find some eBay comps that were in the $37 price range, but then I also saw some that were in the $10 price range. So I'm just gonna say that this one is worth around $20. I also found this microphone shock mount. It's not worth a lot, but it's a very small piece that I can probably sell for around $9 because that's the price that Amazon's got it for, and mine is in identical condition, brand new and sealed. This find was really shocking to me. I thought that it was just like a simple mount for maybe some picture frames or something, but no. The barcode led me to this Amazon listing. This is actually an LG genuine mounting hardware kit for LG washing machines. And this 4-piece mounting set with the screws is a little over $40 on Amazon. That blew my mind. I had no idea that these little pieces were going to be worth that much. I did also find 6 of these flags. I'm not sure if this is the actual photo that's on the flag or not because they are still brand new and sealed, but this is the listing that came up when I scanned the barcode. These are worth $11 a piece, and I do have 6 of them. I also found 4 of these S garden flags worth $7 a piece, and I have 5 of these letter C garden flags for $7 a piece. nice. This was another box of fine cartridge filter panels. I would not have had any idea what these were or what they went to if not for the barcode and the information on the box. So I was very happy to see that that was all still intact. But these look like they are filters for a robotic pool cleaner that are worth about $20 on Amazon. And then I stumbled upon this timing belt guide that was worth $31.51 on Amazon, so I figured that was a really nice score. Even this Boss Stitch Twist Sharp pencil sharpener, it was brand new in the package. The cardboard wasn't even really bent. I thought that was kind of funny. It was in perfect condition, and it's worth just under $8 on Amazon. I found some more belts that were lucky enough to have the original barcode and everything with them. They are for Whirlpool and Kenmore dryers for the dryer drums. They're belts if you need to replace those, and a set is worth $17 on Amazon. And I also found a size extra small harness for a dog or a cat, and this was worth somewhere between $10 and $11 on Amazon. And I found this book. It kind of gave me a little chuckle. It's called The Wolf is Mine. Obviously, it's a book as part of a series, but it's not worth a whole lot, but I might as well, list it anyway. Somebody might want it. It is worth a little over $4 on Amazon with a 54% discount. And I thought these were kind of funny, and they're in brand new sealed condition. It's a 3-piece set of pooping toothpaste toppers. Yes, you heard me correctly. They are little poops that you put on top of your toothpaste. At first I thought that they were for like your Stanley straws or something, but it says that they're for covering your toothpaste cap. But I don't know why you would want to brush your teeth with something that looks like poop. I don't know, but I think it's just like a cute little novelty gift. Then I saw this piece that I guess it's for a golf cart. It's for a fuel pump for a golf cart. I'm not exactly sure, but it's worth about $13 on Amazon. If you've got a Sony CyberShot, I've got a battery charger for you. It's not worth a lot. It's worth $7, but I figured that'd be a really fast and easy list on eBay. This took me a few minutes to figure out exactly what it was. It's a 480-piece set of needle felt eyes in all different sizes. I was really surprised to see it was only worth $6 for the set, but what was even more shocking was the fact that the bag was still sealed and all 480 of these teeny tiny little eyepieces were still in the bag. That really surprised me that they weren't just ripped open and poured out. This was also brand new in the box, never used. It is a 2.5-inch rose gold spice grinder. We'll say it's a spice grinder, but if you're looking at the screen, you'll know it's not for those kind of spices. I also found this 18-piece card dent puller kit. This is something that I might end up putting on my bids page because I feel like some of my bids customers, my Facebook page customers might want something like this. It was worth $13 on Amazon, and I'm thinking maybe I could just sell it on Facebook for around $7 or $8. So this is an indoor corner wall mount for a security camera. I think it's for the UFI. I think that's how you say it. EUFY security cameras. And this mount is worth $20 on Amazon. This Amazon listing is for a 3-pack. However, I only have one of these ink cartridges. It is a 280 PGBK extra large ink cartridge, so I figured it's worth about $5. This is also something else I could not find an exact price for because I have a 3-ounce block and all of the other listings are for a 1.5-ounce block. But it's a brick of Junshen raw unfermented tea. And I don't exactly know what the benefits are for this, but even just an ounce can be anywhere from $10 to $15. So I'm thinking that this 3-ounce block is more like $20 or $25. I also found a charger for a pool blaster vacuum that's worth just under $12. And an RGB controller cable that is for a light strip controller. And it's not worth a lot, but it is worth $4 on Amazon. I also found a U Green Cat 6 Ethernet cable that was worth $8 and a Cat 8 Ethernet cable that's worth $7. And last but not least, I found a 100-foot Cat 6 Ethernet cable that was worth $18. Brand new in the box. Which I didn't even talk about the swimming suits that I found. I found a ton of swimming suits that I will talk about later in this video. Just the items that I showed you right now came to $984 retail. So even if I can sell everything for half of what they are on Amazon, that is still almost $500 in revenue just on those items alone. So even though it was a lot of work, I ended up finding a lot of value in these bins. About 2 hours in, we tapped. Oh boy. So if I had to guess, there was probably, I'm not kidding, hundreds of thousands of items to pick through. And I'm not kidding. That's how many little itty bitty things there were. I was digging for 2 straight hours and I couldn't even scoop my hand underneath to see the bottom. That is how full of stuff they were. And the problem is a lot of the pieces, a lot of them were pieces. They were just pieces of things that weren't sellable. So I can't sell pieces of items and I can't put pieces of items in mystery boxes because then my customers won't trust me anymore. As I mean, in the mystery boxes, they're already not getting like the best of the best merchandise. That's why the boxes are so cheap. But there were so many pieces and just items that are just destroyed from being in the bins. So I got 3 mystery boxes that I can sell, and they're like the big 22 by 18 by 12 Amazon boxes. So I have 3 full mystery boxes that I can sell, and then I have those exact size, those exact same boxes, 3 full of eBay, which, surprise, surprise, I was not expecting to find so many swimming suits. And it's all in really nice condition. It's all either new with tags or the tags are missing, but like the panty protection thing is still on them. Like they're all brand new. So lots and lots of swimwear, you know, and I probably could have found more stuff, but the problem is they didn't have any room in their warehouse for us. That's another reason why we ended up tapping after a couple of hours. There was no room in the warehouse for us, so they had to put us outside. So yes, weather is getting nicer here in Kansas, but it was still 80 degrees 2 hours ago when we started. And there was no shade. Like the sun is just beating down on us. And I know it's like, oh, first world problems, quit your whining about having to work in the sun. I get it. But you get to be done with a task very, very quickly if it's something that's voluntary. You get what I'm saying? So, I mean, this was basically voluntary. We almost did them a favor going through this stuff and like separating and getting rid of a lot of it because, I mean, I owned a bin store, you guys. I owned a bin store. So I know what it's like having to get rid of this merchandise. And so, you know, we did them a favor taking as much of it off their hands as we did. And then we just kind of, you know, we cleaned everything up and we're like, okay, we got to tap out. It is too hot. We're standing in the sun. I feel like I got a sunburn, like I'm looking in, but yeah, I found almost 3 full Amazon boxes of just swimwear. And so I'm going to have a heyday with that. I don't know if I'm going to do anything with it right now because we are getting out of the season. We're starting to go into fall and winter. So I don't know if I'll just box them up and wait for next spring or if I'll just do them when I have some downtime, which, I mean, let's be real, I never have any downtime. So I don't know exactly what I'm going to do with the swimsuits yet, but I have them. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe I'll do whatnot. Maybe I'll do a reseller box. I don't know. Would you guys be interested in a box full of swimming suits, tops, bottoms, and one pieces? Let me know. Let me know in the comments. I will probably get my money back instantly, like instantly with those mystery boxes. So the mystery boxes I'll probably post for $15 a piece maybe. and put them on my page. So I have 3 of those at $15 a piece. That's $45. So that's $20 in profit. It's almost doubling my money. And I did find a few things here and there that I can sell on the bids page. Not a lot. I did not find a lot of single things that I could put on the bids page, but there are the mystery boxes, and the mystery boxes will get me my money back right away. And that was kind of the original plan. So the original plan was to make mystery boxes or find some one-offs that I could sell on my Facebook page to get my money back instantly for the pallet, which was just $25. And then everything I found for eBay was just going to be 100% profit. That was the original idea, and I feel like I accomplished that. So I know that I'll be able to get my money back on those mystery boxes, easy peasy, and then I'll have a bunch of free inventory for eBay. I just wasn't anticipating there being so many swimming suits, but I did find some other cool stuff. So now I just need to find time to list it all. That's gonna be the fun part, is getting it all listed, finding time to do all of that. Here is all the eBay stuff that I pulled that is all sellable. I want to find a filter so I can show you those filters. Okay, here's one of them. So there was 2. So this is kind of the condition of those filters. So the box is pretty damaged, but if you can see, the filter itself still has the clear wrap on it. So the filters are brand new. So I'm sure I can get at least 50 or 60 bucks out of each one of those. But that is the box of eBay stuff. Here's the clothes. I did get all of the clothes counted and separated. Let me give you the figures. So these items here are actually not swimming suits. I don't know what I'm gonna do with them, so I didn't count them. But these are all of the swimming suits. These are all of the large size and up. These are all the medium size and down. Went through the tedious task of doing tallies and all of that to give you the final numbers. Turns out, I'll just cut right to the chase. There's 203 total swimming suit pieces, including tops, bottoms, and one pieces. So for one pieces, I actually had 6 mediums, 1 small, 3 large, and 1 plus size. So there was a total of 11 one pieces out of the 203 pieces. And then the rest were kind of a mixture of tops and bottoms. There was 5 each of extra small tops, extra small bottoms. There was 13 small tops, 20 small bottoms, 25 medium tops, 35 medium bottoms, 31 large tops, 29 large bottoms, 10 extra large tops, 10 extra large bottoms, 2 plus size tops, and 7 plus size bottoms. I actually have 2 sets of this 2-piece here, which is really cute. It's a really cute one. Oh no, but it's a 2-piece. I have 1 size large and 1 size extra large. So it's not a 1-piece, but I do have 2 tops and bottom sets for those. So what is my plan? I don't have a plan for these yet. Let me know your ideas down in the comments, please. I don't know if I'm going to just try to sell them in lots on my Facebook page first. I don't know if I'll go live and do auctions for $1 a piece. But for now, I'm just going to say that realistically, I could probably just flip them fast for $1 a piece. So let's call it $203 in revenue just off of swimming suits alone. Now, of course, I'm going to try to get more than that, but just for, profit purposes, let's just call it $203 in swimming suits alone. So would I do this again? No, I'm not doing this again. This is a lot of work. That's a lot of work. Am I going to end up profiting a pretty good amount off of my $25 pallet investment? Yes, I will make a pretty decent profit, I think, when all is said and done. But that was a lot of work. All it told me basically was that I really do need to start utilizing 50-cent days at the bin store more often, because a lot, not all, but a lot of what I got for eBay out of that pallet, I would have gladly have paid 50 cents for. So that just tells me I need to try to make it a priority to go maybe twice a month to 50-cent day and see what I can find for eBay. Because if you guys remember, I was talking about my new eBay strategy, which my eBay strategy was a little bit more about finding the more niched items that aren't a lot of money out of pocket. So 50 cents is not a lot out of pocket. So if I was just to fill my eBay store with items that I only paid 50 cents for, or, you know, maybe it was like a $4 item at the bins or something that it was super niche, but super valuable. That is where my mind is for eBay right now. My mind is not like put all of my energy onto eBay and source exclusively for eBay. My idea for eBay right now is find the cheapest stuff I can to flip it for the most profit on eBay, which I know a lot of you guys are probably laughing right now inside. You're probably saying, yeah, no duh, Lindy. That's like been the point of eBay forever. Buy low, sell high. But that was not always, you know, my way of selling on eBay, because I just didn't really have the means or the time to go source as cheap as possible, which was usually stuff like yard sales and whatever. Because if I would go to a yard sale, I would feel like I was totally out of my element. But I've never had the ability to source bin store items at only 50 cents a piece. So now that I do, I think I'm going to do it that way instead, because a lot of that eBay stuff, especially when it was like 15, 20, 30, $90, I would have gladly have paid 50 cents for that at the bin store. You know what I'm talking about? Thank you guys so much for watching this video. It was kind of a pain in the butt to make, so I appreciate it if you hit that thumbs up button for me, because that'll let me know that you appreciate all my hard work, because this is probably one of the hardest videos to make. It might not seem that way when you're watching it, but this was a really hard video for me to make. It was a lot of back end work. So I appreciate the thumbs up. Thank you for that. If you have any questions or comments, go down to the comments. Give me some ideas on how to sell these swimming suits. What do you think? I don't want to just list them on eBay. I don't know if I should do a live sale, if I should just lot them up and try to sell them, you know, by 5 pieces or 10 pieces on my Facebook page. Let me know what you think down in the comments below. Don't forget to check the video description. I always put a lot of information in there, including the link to my Facebook page. So I get a lot of questions about how exactly I'm selling on Facebook, because I don't use Facebook Marketplace. I use a business page instead. So the fastest way to see how exactly I do that is to go visit my page and see what I'm doing in real time. I do also ship merchandise now, so if you see anything that you'd like to purchase, you can join in on the fun and put sold in the comments. And last but definitely not least, please make sure that you are subscribed, because a lot of my viewers are not subscribed. What are you doing? Hit the subscribe button, ring the notification bell, that way you're notified whenever I post my next video. Thank you again so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.